I want to tell you, well, sometimes when you have your leg up, it almost gets into your face
Oh,
a little bit. So if it's too comfortable, to go and thanks.
what about the last part of the interview?
It was close, but it wasn't strong.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It looked okay. It's Jay.
What's different about you now than before you were successful?
Well, now that I'm successful, I have a million more things to worry about. Before, I was just basically interested in my survival, like what I was going to eat and what I was going to wear when it got cold outside and where I was going to live. But now I have to worry about who's ripping me off and is my accountant paying all my bills and is my lawyer making all those deals for me and, boring and mundane things like that. Things I don't want to worry about. And I have to invest my money or I'm going to be taxed or, and I have to find a place and I have to do this and I have to do that and I have to pay everyone. And I have to hire people to make sure that everybody's doing all those things and, ugh. But then there's good things too.
Like what?
Well, now I don't have to worry about eating and dressing and things like that. Those basic survival things. But I never forget those days. So
Do you miss them at all?
sometimes I miss the simplicity of not having very much.
Where do you go from here? What do you do next?
My lawyer's office? Oh.
What do you want to ultimately achieve? Put it that way.
What I would like to ultimately achieve is not something I can put into words. I said it once on,
I'm sorry, can we start that one more time? We got somebody walked in the door. Yeah. Big noise.
This close to the part. Thank you.
Stay look.
what did I say?
You said you couldn't put it into words, but try one more time.
What I would like to ultimately achieve, I already told Dick Clark once on American Bandstand. So I'll repeat it again and annoy everyone who was annoyed before when I said it. I want to conquer the world. Okay?
Okay, that's good enough. Let's just set up a hypothetical situation.
Yeah.
Let's say that your next record does great. The record after that bombs. What do you do?
Well, I'll be doing other things. If my next record bombs, I'll be making movies. I have a million other things I can do. Singing is not the all and end all of the universe for me. It's just something that I really enjoy, and I love music, and I love writing music, and I love singing. So I'll do that. But I have a million other things to lean on and that I enjoy. It's not like if that's the end of the world if a record doesn't do well for me. I think it's important to develop other aspects than just that. I think most good artists are good at other things. Most talented people are good at other things.
Okay. One last thing I'd like to do. We're playing a video on this show. It's the Flying Lizard Sex Machine. I don't know if you've heard that record yet. It's their... You remember Money?
Yeah, I remember that record, yeah.
Well, they do a version of James Brown's Sex Machine.
Oh,
Very
great.
deadpan. It's wonderful. So, hence my next question, which is, what does the phrase sex machine mean to you?
Can I say it on TV?
Go ahead.
The phrase sex machine. Yeah. Non-stop sexual energy. That's the phrase sex machine means to, yeah.
Great.
I just want a couple of meaning shots that we can use for.
What a question. My boyfriend.
Arden. the other day what sex machine meant to him, and he said,
Me.
no, and he said, a vibrator.
No.
It comes from the
He's literal. But the way he said, that's cool. Okay, this will just take us. Put a bit going over there. Well, Isaac King's right. That's what I.
if we get the title ones now, we'll fly our sons out. Is there anything else we should talk about?
I don't think so. I think you covered everything. Blah, blah.
What is that wonderful thing on your arm? That little box?
Hair.
Your wrist radio? No.
It's a transistor radio, AM radio.
Is it really? Does it really work?
Yeah.
That's great. You know, get fine. It's like little wrist TV, Dick Tracy.
I used to have a watch in it that worked. It's not. I've dropped it too many times. It's broken.